just had the greatest epiphany of all time. Truly the greatest and the best idea. Pepe, do you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you. The world needs another Spider-Man series.
What?
Yeah, another Spider-Man. That's what the world needs. Don't you get it? Pepe agrees. We haven't had enough Spider-Mans. Don't call me crazy. Don't say I'm just this lunatic that we've had 4 different Spider-Mans in literally 15 years. No. We need 5. Maybe even a 6. Someone needs to buy it out again. Someone needs to buy it out again. So I'm actually known a little bit by my friends and family for disliking the Marvel movies and not really enjoying any superhero movies that are coming out right now. I know, unpopular opinion. Don't slam me in the comments, pretty please. But they kinda suck. Just being real. Just being honest with you. They're definitely overplayed. And all you nerds have given them lots of money. Lots. Now, I got into superheroes when I was younger. Who didn't like a good Batman? Who didn't like, watching Teen Titans? It's fun. It's good. It's entertaining. I loved all the X-Men movies. I actually loved the original Spider-Man movies. Back when I was a kid, watching the Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus or whatever his name is. So, okay, cool stuff. Enjoyed it. I loved Nolan's Batman trilogy. I think the third movie was a little, it was okay, but the first 2 were fantastic. Totally redesigned and redefined Batman for the whole new generation. It sort of used to be this like pow, pow, yeah, and then it totally turned it into a super serious, dramatic kind of movie. Yeah, and Nolan's arguably the best director of our generation, or my generation, I should say. But now, oh my gosh, it is just every other movie is a superhero movie. Aren't we bored of this by now? How many Thors do we need? How many Captain Americas do we need? How many Iron Mans and Supermans? And now I know I'm going between Marvel and DC. Oh my god, if you're gonna hate one, you only have to hate one. No, I hate both of them. I don't like either one. They annoy me. They frustrate me. It's almost as if Hallmark had millions of dollars to throw at movies. This is the series that Marvel does. I know that sentence didn't make a lot of grammatical sense, but you get what I'm saying. Hallmark literally kicks out a movie a day in the month of December. They just start throwing garbage at the screen with terrible actors, the same exact music over and over again, and probably the same scenes and settings from each other movie. Maybe they just like flip-flop it for each 5 movies that they do. But it's literally the same plot. Everything is exactly the same with different actors, right? That's what these superhero movies are like. they keep throwing the same stuff at the screen and expecting us to buy into it. Everyone goes, oh, well, they're doing a great job of, like the Marvel movies, they're all linked together. They bring into one story. How about you just make one really good movie instead of having to space it out and money grab by making 4 Captain Americas? Maybe? And honestly, I would venture to say the first Captain America and the first Thor, probably some of the worst cinema you'll ever watch. It's the most predictable, laughable action movie ever. Maybe not ever. Okay, I've seen worse. I've watched Snakes on a Plane. I've watched Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. So, okay, but they're right up there. The fact that people put millions of dollars into doing this movie, got A-list actors, and still came up with a trash behind movie. I mean, that's a joke. You should be ashamed of yourself. I know people will like it. Okay, I understand. And my nephews liked Teletubbies at one point. But then you realize, okay, that wasn't that great. I saw through it a lens of when I was younger, or I thought it was cool. Teletubbies was the best. And then I grew up like 5 more years and matured a little bit and realized that Teletubbies is a terrible TV show. And it really is absolute garbage and makes kids' brains turn into mush, and it shouldn't even be on the television. Simple as that. Am I going to offend some people? Yeah, I'm probably going to offend some people. But this is what this channel is about. Controversial but non-controversial conversations. Because you can't really send me hate letters because I dislike your movies. So, so be it. But yeah, back to Marvel and DC. First of all, DC, and I think even comic fans can agree with me, DC has not put out a good movie ever. But most of these movies I've watched them and they frustrate me because the good guy normally wins. Okay, Thanos, spoiler alert, Thanos did something and at the end of the movie and little Spider-Man number 4 died. Okay, no. Who cares? Who cares? To be honest with you. Okay, all the people that go to Comic-Con, they care. But I don't care. What I want to see some good cinema. I want to see something that's unique and is transparent, is exciting, is new. It's not just this action movie with a bunch of CGI and a bunch of explosions and no good storyline to it. I want to see something that has some actual thought into it. I don't know. When I look back onto movies like Shawshank Redemption, and I look back into movies like Saving Private Ryan or Forrest Gump, real classic cinema, really good movies. The Birds or Rear Window from, Hitchcock days. Great story. Brought you some nervous tension, brought you some anxiety, but it also gave you this hope for life and hope hey, something good's gonna happen at the end of this movie. It's gonna be great. I understand now we've come to a point where there's so much media. There's every single person and their grandmother, including myself, has a YouTube channel. Everyone has media going out there, all the time. I understand that. I get that. It's difficult to make unique stuff. But you know what? The reality is that nothing is being made that's unique in Hollywood right now. It's carbon copies of crummy 80s and 90s movies and then a bunch of superhero movies. Is there nothing original? Is there nothing exciting and different? No. There unfortunately really hasn't been. But that's my rant. Thor stinks. So does Captain America. I liked Iron Man though.